Welcome to this special preview of the 46th Smoky Hill River Festival, which is scheduled for June 9th through 12th at Oakdale Park right here in Salina, one of the premier festivals, art and entertainment festivals.
And
we're here with Brad Anderson, who's the director of the Salina Arts and Humanities. So Brad, welcome.
Yeah, well, thank you. It's great to have a festival right around the corner, and we're ready.
It always seems to be right around the corner, doesn't it?
We're always working on festival, but this time of year, it's pedal to the metal.
Right. Yeah. So, as I mentioned, this is the 46th River Festival. Yeah. Some people say, "Why should I go? It's always the same," but it's not.
It's really not. I mean, for most citizens, you could say, well, there's music, there's kid stuff, there's food, there's art, and that's true, and music.
Mm-hmm.
But for the details of all of that are very unique each year. You know, we have a large number of new artists. We have a bunch of new food vendors this year. Each year is kind of unique and special. And what I would tell somebody that was maybe, no, should I go or shouldn't, is yes, come and make it your own. Build the festival the way you want. You know, if you're tired of the food, bring your own. If you're tired of your own food, buy some food at the festival. You know, if you've bought a lot of art and your walls are full, still go take a look at the art and see what's there and visit with the artists and just do it your own way.
You can always rotate the art around.
Absolutely, yeah. Give it away. You know, donate it to charity. Put it in a boardroom at a local nonprofit and help share the joy of the festival beyond your own walls.
Right.
So,
right.
Yes.
Cool. Wristbands are going to be on sale, or they are on sale as we speak.
Yeah, we've got about 36 locations across Salina and 20 in neighboring communities throughout central and well, to the eastern border and out to Hayes. And so all of that's on the website at riverfestival.com of those locations. But, you know, 24/7 stores and Dillon's and most of the banks in town and some other smaller retails. We've got some clear posters that say wristbands on sale here.
And for 3.5 days of entertainment, art, and food.
It's less than 40 cents an hour for a $15 wristband. You know what? You cannot get that much fun for $15 anywhere. And for those who may be deciding after the wristbands go off sale, which is the end of business on Tuesday the 7th, I believe, then we do have $10 daily wristbands only at the gate.
Okay.
So they are available for those folks who just want to come in for one day or just attend the jam or just, you know, I've only got Saturday or, you know. So we've tried to make it affordable for everyone.
Okay. Well, it's certainly affordable, I think.
It really is. It's hard to have that much fun in one safe, beautiful place with a variety of things to see and do for such a low price.
Right,
so.
Right. There's so many moving parts to the festival. There's food, there's art, there's entertainment, there's children's area.
Right.
There's so much going on and behind the scenes. I'm assuming it's really complex.
It is, and we had a short window this year. You know, as many will
only
remember, we had 9 months to turn it around. Our typical festival cycle is about 14 months. We started in April, just last month, planning for 2023,
wow.
and so it's a lot of work, a lot of moving parts, but we want it to seem as seamless and fun and easy. The best compliment we ever get are people who say, well, gosh, it's March. Are you guys starting planning for the festival? And evidently they think it looks so easy that it just doesn't take that long to pull off. And so we have a great staff. There's you know, when we're fully staffed, we have 7 staff. Those 7 staff work with 20 plus committees. Those committees are volunteer and the backbone of our operation. They're really functioning like non-paid staff. And those 20 committees then leverage the work of 2,000 volunteers to make all this happen. So from the gates to cleaning up trash to setting up and tearing down and assisting artists and delivering water and tea and helping with infrastructure. There is a load of opportunities on our website for people to register and to get hooked up, and we always welcome new help.
So if you want information about that, right down here is going to be the website address. Just go to riverfestival.com and look around. You'll get a preview of the festival. You'll get a chance to sign up for volunteer opportunities.
You can look for the food menus and pick your poison well in advance. You can decide on which artist booths you want to see, or you can even sample some of the music. I believe Anna's got a Spotify channel for us too, with all of this year's festival bands. So
cool.
you can look for River Festival 22, I think, on Spotify, and to be able to stream some music in advance and get your festival on a little bit early.
Okay, yeah. It always helps, I think, to kind of make a plan before you get to the park.
Absolutely. Make a plan, bring a friend, have a good time. I might also mention, Dave, if there are folks who financially are struggling or have a difficulty in paying, we do have a program through many of the local nonprofits and charities that help people that are financially challenged to underwrite those buttons. We have wristbands. We have 800 wristbands roughly available that have been paid for by generous citizens to help make that possible.
That's
and
great.
So please get in touch with our office or with a service organization that you may be relying on, and let's make sure you can get to the park.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah.
You've been a part of the River Festival in one way or another for a long, long time.
About 42 of the 46 years I've done something.
Having seen all those, what makes you excited about the 46th festival?
You know, that's a good question, and two things come to mind. The first one is I make a regular trek every Friday and Saturday night at about sunset or just before sunset, and start at the Stein stage and just walk down the center aisle looking at the crowds and the people and hearing the laughter and the teasing and the joking and the happy folks, you know, eating food and sharing conversation with their families and friends. And all of the work and all of the sweat and all of that just is worth it to see that much joy in the community of a bunch of folks getting along. And that kind of feeds into the other one of what is the motivation. And that is, we have been through 2 years of a really surreal and strange time as a country and as a community. And to be able to see the generosity of others and to be able to have some of those troubles of the world just melt away when you come across the bridge and enjoy a weekend around beautiful things and fun people and no stress, and just enjoy a weekend with family and friends and your community makes it all worthwhile.
Yes, it does. Yeah. It's great. Well, Brad, we really appreciate your time today.
Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity.
And if you stay tuned, we're going to delve into some of the details of the River Festival with some of the other Salina Arts and Humanities staff. So we'll be right back. Welcome back. We're here with Joan Benefiel, who is the Visual Arts Coordinator.
That's right. Glad to be here.
Glad to have you here. Everybody makes the festival their own because there's so many different things to experience there.
Yep.
What's happening arts-wise for the festival this year?
Well, so many things. And even now, we've already started doing pre-festival activities. So we've already started one community mural down at the new stage, and that's a pre-festival event. That's happening with artist Dave Lowenstein, who's working with community members to have made that design, and you'll see it continue to develop over the next few weeks. And we have a second pre-festival event coming up on the 20th and 21st, which is going to be 7 local and regional artists are going to paint at the same time the alley walls behind the Stiefel Theater, backside of those shops on the back doors. So we're going to take over that parking lot with a food truck and music on that Friday night and Saturday, and be able to watch those artists at work. And for everybody that comes to that event, festival goers, everyone will know that there's those really fun trash barrels that are out at festival that are painted and come out every year and are part of the festival collection. Well, we're going to bring a bunch of new ones of those over to the parking lot on the 20th and 21st so that everybody can join together and paint those themselves. And then they'll get taken over to festival and become part of that collection, which will be really fun. So we're gearing up in a lot of different ways. Those are a few. And then, of course, we'll be launching Quest Medallion.
Yes, everybody's favorite.
Yeah, that's
When does
going
that
to
start?
happen next week. So that's going to be next Wednesday. I think it's the 18th.
It's the 18th?
18th of May. And the arts commissioners are going to give out that first clue at 4 o'clock down on the steps of the museum. Same location as they did last year. So
Okay. And clues come out twice a day?
it'll be twice a day, 7:30 in the morning, and then a second one at 4:30.
Okay. And we'll also have updates on the Channel 20 bulletin board, so you can check that as well if you missed the announcement. So, there's so many artists at the River Festival. I've lost count of how many there are. There's probably well over 100, 150.
Well, yeah. By the time you count all the installation artists and everything else, yeah.
I know we have a bunch of new artists this year. You want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, we have artists from 19 different states coming in to exhibit their art, so for exhibiting artists. And about 40% of those are new to our festival this year, so you're going to see a lot of all of your favorites in all different media, but then also some new work, which is going to make it's a really nice blend of artists and materials and medium styles, all of that this year. Also in the demonstration area, you'll want to be sure and stop by there. We have 3 brand new demonstration artists joining us this year. One is a local artist who does chain mail, Little Tiny Link by Little Tiny Link, and makes really cool stuff out of that. And then 2 Cherokee National Treasure artists are joining us, and they're going to be, one of them will be making and showing traditional pottery, and the other one will be doing loom weaving. So that's going to be a lot of fun to get to see that and meet those people and hear about their work.
And in addition to that, there's some old favorites coming back too.
Yeah, absolutely. And so many new things, actually. I don't really know how to tell you about them all. It's going to be so great. We've got some new installations around the park, a lot of the old favorites, of course. But one demo artist that you're used to seeing in the demonstration area over some years now, Kurt Krob and his Fun Critters, he's actually going to be doing an installation in the river this year.
Yeah, interesting.
So as an installation artist, which is a fun change. So be sure and come to the new, what we call the Riverside area now, which is north of Mulberry Bridge. There's going to be really cool stuff there. I mean, this year's festival is really about seeing art, making art, creating art, making it your own, and doing the things that you love the most, because there's so much to do. But in Riverside, it really is a chance to, you can make and get creative yourself. There'll be the rock sculpture stacking interactive opportunity. You'll be there to make your own rock sculpture. And chalk, you'll be able to see Kurt's river installation. Try not to be too scared. I'm not going to say anything else but that for now.
I still remember when he did the sand sculptures years and years ago. So.
Man, so much talent and creativity there. It's so
absolutely.
fun. We'll have mural making happening on site, of course, Scribe, and then 2 local artists, Chase Wheeler and Colin Benson, who also does the mural, the Riverbank mural every year. They're also going to be painting live in Riverside, and a whole bunch of other things. So anyway, yeah, lots of new fun stuff in addition to the favorites.
Boy, that sounds really exciting.
Yeah.
Not only can you see art at the River Festival, you can buy art at the River Festival.
Absolutely.
A lot of the artists, probably almost every artist, has something for sale there.
Right. Well, and that goes back to the 19 different states and 40% new artists, and it's really going to be, like I said, such a nice blend of mediums and styles. So you're not going to want to miss that, and it's just such a great chance to talk to the artists and actually buy from them, get to know them, ask them questions. Unlike when you shop for art in an art gallery or something, there's a markup because the gallery is going to take their cut. That doesn't happen when you are buying directly from artists. So it's wonderful for them, and it's obviously much better for collectors as well. So this is that chance for that.
All right. Well, I know I'm excited about what's coming up.
Me too.
So, Joan, thanks so much for your time. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. See you at festival.
And we'll be right back with some more stuff about the festival. Welcome back. We're here with Susan Eberwein, who is the program assistant here at A&H. Good to see you.
Thank you. Good to see you.
And you're basically doing all of the children's area.
I am over the children's area.
Okay.
Yes.
So I have a list here of a whole bunch of different things that are available for children to do.
Yes.
And they can make the festival their own too.
Absolutely.
By choosing one of these or all of these or some of these. So first on my list is Paint Chew Plaza.
Yes.
That's hard to say.
It is. It is. Children and families that come on Friday can come and get a temporary spray tattoo, and they will be provided by the talented Color Me Crazy team. And then on Saturday, you can come back and get your face painted. And then Sunday, you can come back and get either or.
Okay, sounds fun for a bunch of kids. How about Creation Crossing?
Oh gosh. The Big Ten of Creation Crossing is going to be busy and full of activity this year. We will be back to having our family style tables where the children get to make their crafts while they're there. We will have the classic crafts like loops and laces, squirt bottle paint, scratch art, and the crayons will be back this year.
Okay. It's always a fan favorite.
Yeah.
I know when my son was little, he loved to do those kinds of things.
Oh gosh, and I would tell you those fan favorites are the ones that generations will ask me about. And
Yeah.
oh, I remember when my children did this or my grandchildren did this.
Yeah, now that this is the 46th year of the festival. So.
Right, yeah.
Okay, Game Street.
Game Street. Challenge your friends and family. Bring them over. Have a game of throw the ball or a game of golf. Local artist Meredith Highsmith actually decorated the games this year and added some twists and turns that are going to make it more challenging to hit the bullseye.
Oh, okay. All right, very good. Next on my list is Button Boulevard.
Oh, come by. The buttons may be gone for admission, but come by Button Boulevard and make your own one-of-a-kind button to wear throughout the festival.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a unique
Yeah,
thing for everybody to do.
We have adults come over and make buttons just as much as we have children.
I can imagine. Speaking of Artiopolis, Artie's Stage.
Oh, we have amazing, talented entertainers, and I would tell you that family, children, and even the young at heart are going to want to check out the entertainment at the Artie's Stage.
Okay. Here's something that is not familiar to me, Mystical Oasis.
That is just a nice spot of cool mist in the hot summer sun, and it's a great place to stop by, cruise by, and just catch your breath.
Cool off.
Yeah, it is. It's really nice. It's right next to Paint Chew Plaza.
Okay.
So you can cool off and then get in line for Paint Chew Plaza and get your face painted.
Okay, sounds good. We have Lego Lane next on the list.
Yeah, we have a large supply of Legos, and children and families. I'm telling you, adults are over there building forts and houses and spacecrafts, and it's a spot that has some nice shade and places to sit down, and so I see a lot of families heading over there just to build.
Yeah, that's another generational thing, because I certainly built Legos when I was a kid.
Yeah.
So we have a sound garden this year.
Okay, the sound garden is a permanent part of the park, but it's a great way to go ahead and make your way down to see the Riverside area also. But if you stop at the sound garden, make some music, and then head over to see what's going on in Riverside.
Okay, very good. And of course, wouldn't be the River Festival without First Treasures.
First Treasures, oh gosh. All the children from 4 to 13 get to stand in line, get a ticket, and then go in and shop the art and crafts that have been made by the festival artist. The artists donate their works, and each child is charged a fee of $5 or less when they purchase their item. And it's a great way for children to start their first art collection.
Yep. And there's some real quality stuff in there.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Our artists that come to the show really are very talented and high quality artists, and we're very fortunate to have them. And they do donate, and they're very generous with us when they give to First Treasures.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, I don't know how any kid can be bored at the River Festival.
No, it's a festival within the festival if you come to Aerialists.
Right. Okay. Well, kids, if you're watching, and adults, make
Yes.
the festival your own and come to some of these children's attractions here at the River Festival.
Great, thank
Susan,
you.
thanks. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
And we'll be right back. Welcome back. We're here with Amanda Morris, who's the Office Administrator for Arts and Humanities.
Hi.
Welcome.
Glad to be here.
You know, everybody makes a festival their own. Everybody has a unique experience, and food plays a huge part in that.
Food is definitely a huge part of the festival.
So what's in store for food this year?
We have 36 vendors this year, which is more than we had last year. We've got, I think, 15 to 16 brand new vendors that have never been to the festival. So that'll be a lot of fun. We've got Texas Twister. That's they serve drinks, and it's like this special recipe that sounds really cool. We're also going to have gumbo and crab cakes and all sorts of fun stuff. And then our regulars, like our, your pizza and your funnel cakes and all that fun stuff too.
Okay, that sounds great. Especially the drinks on a hot 90-degree day at the River Festival. That really hits the spot.
Definitely.
So you did mention things like crab cakes. That's kind of a unique thing to be serving.
We have a vendor, seafood market, and they have coconut shrimp, crab cakes, all sorts of really, really good kind of seafood type items and stuff.
Okay. Is there anything else kind of on the menu that's going to be surprising?
We've got a mac and cheese truck. They serve a whole bunch of different kinds of mac and cheese. We've got Chicken City, a whole bunch of different chicken items.
Mm-hmm.
We've also got Making Sweet Dough, which they were new last year. They have the donuts with the strawberry cheesecake toppings and all sorts of stuff. Those were so good. And we'll have lots of options for lots of different people.
And as you mentioned, a lot of favorites that have been here in years past will be here this year.
Yeah, definitely. Homemade ice cream, like I said, the funnel cakes, the pizza. We'll also have hot dog or the corn dogs, as well as Tad's Bodacious burritos. Those were always a big hit and pretty popular.
Okay, that sounds yummy.
Yeah, definitely.
I have a note on here. You're looking for volunteers?
We are always looking for volunteers. The festival doesn't happen without our volunteers. We have over 2,000 volunteers over the weekend, help support the festival. And that's in all sorts of areas and all different types of volunteering. We've got, you can help serve the artists with drinks and snacks and watching their booths. In the ambassadors area, you can help with the children's area, Aerialists, helping the kids make crafts. You can help in the headquarters trailer. Hospitality, you can help meet with artists and different things like that as they're coming in for a break and different things. And all of our volunteer opportunities are available on our website, riverfestival.com. And we have a link on there. It's a sign-up link about halfway down the page, and you can click on that and see all of the opportunities that we have open.
Okay, well, great. Not only can you make the festival your own, but you can help make it a success as well.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, we're certainly looking forward to filling our bellies with all that yummy food coming up.
Me too.
Okay, Amanda, thanks so much. I
Thank
appreciate
you.
it. And we'll be right back. Welcome back. Well, last on our list is all the entertainment, and we're here with Anna Pauscher-Morowitz, who's the, help me with the title.
Operations and Development Manager.
Thank you. And so you've been putting together all the entertainment for this year,
Yes.
or heading that up.
Yeah.
What kind of entertainment can we look forward to this year?
Yeah. So the Entertainment Committee has been working really since before last festival in September in putting together a wide range of bands that are coming here to Salina. Some of them have been here before, and then a lot of them are new. The band that you might recognize from last year is Sundub. They'll be playing 5 sets throughout the festival, and they'll be here on Sunday closing out the whole festival. So if you miss them all weekend, you can catch their closing set on Sunday afternoon.
Okay. And so we have featured acts Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Yeah, so the headliners, Friday headliner is Jason Boland and the Stragglers. They play red dirt country music. They're out of Oklahoma. And they have a new album that's come out recently, and it's a concept album about alien abductions. So I know that they'll be playing some of those. But they play just really solid red dirt country and are well known in the area for that. And so that'll be super fun. Mm-hmm. And then we also have on Saturday Gangsta Grass. And so this is a band that has never played in Salina, Kansas before. They were recently on America's Got Talent, the latest season, I think last summer. And they do a really unique and engaging blend of hip hop and bluegrass. And they make it blend together in a way that, like, if you haven't heard them and this is your first time at the festival hearing them, your mind is going to be blown.
Yeah, I've heard a little preview of them.
Yeah,
so,
it's very cool, very interesting.
Very much so.
And then we have some other bands too that are coming to join us. The RTs are out of Brooklyn, New York. They're a band that does indie rock music, but they also use a lot of brass, and they have a punk rock energy. Okay. So you don't want to miss them. They'll be playing 4 times throughout the festival on Saturday and Sunday. And then Las Cafeteras is a band that's coming from Los Angeles. And they do kind of like border music, Latino music. They mix together hip hop, rock music, and rancheras music. And so it has a really youthful energy behind it. And they talk a lot about immigration to the United States and just ways that we can build community and get to know our neighbors.
Cool.
So, yeah, it's a really exciting lineup this year. There's more. I could go on and on, but we don't have time for all of it.
Right, yeah,
It's on our website, though. Do check out our website. You can go to the Performers tab, and it lists all of the bands that are playing at our festival on the 3 stages, including the Artie stage. And you can kind of sort through there and see who you definitely don't want to miss.
And I understand we even have a Spotify playlist this year.
Yeah, we've done that the last couple of years. It's a really great way to kind of put all the music together. As a programmer of entertainment, it's exciting for me to get a general vibe of the sounds that are happening. Mm-hmm. And then it's also a great way if people are having parties before festival, during, or even after, and they're like, that music was super great. You know, they can pull up that list. They can explore the artist's music a little bit more too.
Okay. So not only do we have entertainment on the main stage, we have How many stages this year?
So there's 3 stages of live entertainment this year. We also have artists roving throughout the park.
Yes.
And so Richard Renner is known and loved at our festival.
Yeah, been there many times.
Yeah, and so he's coming with his usual bag of tricks. Same goes for Dennis Porter. He's of Happy Faces Entertainment. And what I love about Dennis is he loves our festival, first of all, and he is always coming up with new characters. One year when the Newsies was at the Salina Community Theater, he dressed up as a newsie and was going through the park with a pack of extra gum being like, extra, extra. And so he's so creative and is just, he's always kind of like shifting his work to fit our event and to make it relevant for everybody.
Wow. Okay.
So we also have this year Aerialists. We have aerialists that are going to be in the pond, the old skating rink, and they will be, they're setting up their big rigging, and they'll be doing silks and ropes and hoops. So they swing on these through the air. It's a really beautiful experience. That happens on Friday and Saturday night at 8 p.m. before the headliners start at 8:30.
Oh, okay. Cool. So kind of like it should look really cool with the sunset and everything.
Yeah. I mean, if you're a headliner type of festival attendee, you want to come early, maybe, find your place and then come over to the pond and experience these performances, because we've had aerialists here and there at the festival, but this doesn't happen every year.
Right.
And it's going to be a really unique experience.
Cool. And of course, we always have the festival jam every year. And this year's no exception. We have a lot of local bands playing.
Yeah, so Festival Jam happens on Thursday night, and it starts at 6 p.m., and it's a new band every 15 minutes. And so it's just, one right after another. They just recently released the list of bands that are playing. There are, I think, 1 or 2 bands that have never played Festival Jam before. And then there's a few that are the regulars, you know, like the Blades or Steve Hansen or Paramount. But there's others that you'll see every once in a while. So you definitely want to check out the lineup. The cool thing about Festival Jam is they make magic happen on that stage. It's less than 3-minute changeover. So the stagehands, they got the system down, and they just, one right after the other. They really, it's incredible watching them from the stage and then hearing the variety of music. If you don't like one, you wait 10 minutes and it'll change.
Right.
So like the weather.
All right, cool. Okay, so we have no shortage of entertainment at this year's River Festival, which is scheduled for June 9th through 12th at Oakdale Park in Salina. Wristbands are on sale, just $15 for 3.5 days of entertainment, which is, I think, a bargain and a half.
It is.
They're on sale all over Salina, even outside of Salina in a lot of places. So.
Yeah, and if you forget to buy before the festival, you can buy your wristband at the gate.
Right. And those are just day passes?
So we will sell the full wristbands at the gate. Those will be $20 at the gate or $10 for the daily pass.
One day. Okay.
So we try to make it accessible for everybody, especially those that are there for something specific or they're there just for one day. That you can enter the festival at a more affordable rate.
Okay. Well, don't miss the River Festival. Come, make it your own, because there's so much to do. Everyone has a unique experience there. We look forward to seeing you. Anna, thanks for your time.
Yes, thank you. See you there.